ሰላም እንዴት ናችሁ? የተከበራችሁ የዩቲዩብ ቻናል ቤተሰቦች፣ ይህ ኢትዮ ዩኒቨርሲቲ ኤግዛም ሶሉሽን ሀብ ዩቲዩብ ቻናል ነው። ከዚህ ቀደም በዚህ ዩቲዩብ ቻናል በቦንጋ ዩኒቨርሲቲ የተዘጋጀውን የማውጫ ፈተና ሞዴል ስፔሻሊ ለኢኮኖሚክ ተማሪዎች የሚሆን ሞዴል ጥያቄ ክፍል 1 አስቀምጬ ነበር። ይሄን ቪዲዮ ያላያችሁ የምታገኙበት ሊንክ በዲስክሪፕሽን ቦክስ እና በኮሜንት ቦክስ ላይ አስቀምጣለሁ ፒን አድርጌ ከዛ ውስጥ ገብታችሁ ማግኘት ትችላላችሁ። ይህ ክፍል 2 ነው። ከዚህ በፊት በክፍል 1 ወደ 45 ጥያቄዎችን ሰርቼ አስቀምጫለሁ። ክፍል 2 ከ46 እስከ 99 ያለውን ጥያቄው የተሰራበት ክፍል ነው። ቪዲዮን ሲጀምሩ ላይክ አድርጋችሁ እንድትጀምሩ፣ ቪዲዮውን ለጓደኞቻችሁም ሼር እንድታደርጉና ለዩቲዩብ ቻናሌም አዲስ ከሆናችሁ ሰብስክራይብ በማድረግ የቻናሌ ቤተሰብ እንድትሆኑ፣ አዳዲስ ቪዲዮዎችን አፕሎድ ሳደርግ ኖቲፊኬሽን እንዲደርሳችሁ ኦል የምትለውን በተን ኦን በማድረግ ሁሌ አዲስ የምንለቃቸውን ቪዲዮዎችን ኖቲፊኬሽን ቀድሞ ደርሳችሁ ቪዲዮዎቹን ሰዓቱ እንድታዩ እላለሁኝ። ቀጥታ አሁን ወደ ጥያቄዎቹ ገባለሁ። ጥያቄ ቁጥር 46 which of the following factor can cause a shift in the production function? A, change in technology. B, change in output price. C, change in government regulations. D, change in consumer preference. So from this, which one can cause a shift in production function? So the answer is A, change in technology can cause shift in production function. Next question, which of the following is an example of minimizing costs through economies of scale? A company invests in new technology to increase efficiency. B, a company outsources production to a cheaper labor market. C, a company purchases raw material in bulk to receive a discount. D, a company reduces employee benefit to cut expenses. So the best example of minimizing costs through economies of scale is a company purchases raw material, or when a company purchases raw material in bulk to receive discount. Therefore, C is the correct answer. Next, which of the following is true for a perfectly competitive firm in the short run? A, it earns positive economic profit. B, it increases losses. C, it maximizes revenue. D, it earns zero economic profit. Therefore, the correct answer for this question, the true for perfectly competitive firm in a short run, is it earns zero economic profit. So this is a correct answer. Next question, question number 49. The sufficient condition for profit maximizing by a firm is that A, marginal cost equal with average revenue and marginal cost is rising. B, marginal cost which is equal with marginal revenue and marginal cost is declining. C, marginal cost is equal with marginal revenue and marginal cost is rising. D, marginal cost is equal with average cost and average revenue cuts marginal cost from below. So the correct answer for this question is here. The sufficient condition for profit maximization by a firm is that when marginal cost is equal with marginal revenue and marginal cost is rising. So C is correct answer. Next, when the monopolist equates marginal cost to marginal revenue, then the firm would be A, maximizing output. B, maximizing profit. C, minimizing cost. D, maximizing sale. So the correct answer for this question is B, when the monopolist equates marginal cost to marginal revenue, then the firm will be maximizing profit. Next, 51. The demand curve faced by a monopolistically competitive firm is A, perfectly elastic. B, elastic. C, unit elastic. D, inelastic. B is the correct answer. Next, question number 52. If an imperfectly competitive firm is producing a level of output where marginal cost is equal to marginal revenue below average variable cost, and price is equal to average total cost, then the firm A should shut down. B should decrease output but should not shut down. C. Should increase output. D. None of the above is correct. Therefore, the correct answer is D. None of the above is correct regarding this statement. So you can dig out why these all are incorrect. Question number 53. Which model of oligopoly assumed that one firm acts as a leader and sets its output level first, followed by the other firm in the market? A. Carnot model. B. Bertrand model. C. Stackelberg model. D. Cartel model. So the correct answer is C. Stackelberg model is the model of oligopoly, which assumes that one firm acts as a leader and sets its output level first, followed by the other firm in the market. So this is C is the correct answer. Next question, question number 54. Which model of oligopoly assumes that firms will collude to maximize joint profit? A. Carnot model. B. Bertrand model. C. Stackelberg model. D. Cartel model. So the correct answer is D. Cartel model is type of this one of oligopoly model, which assumes that firm will collude to maximize joint profit. Next question. Which of the following is an example of a game theory application in firm decision making? A. Deciding on the price of product based on production cost. B. Deciding on the location of a new store based on customer demographics. C. Deciding on the advertising strategy based on market trend. D. Deciding on the pricing strategy based on competitor behavior. So the correct answer for this question is B. Deciding on the pricing strategy based on competitors' behavior is one of the best example of game theory application in firm decision making. Next question, question number 56. Every factor of production gets reward equal to its A. Cost. B. Marginal product. C. Price. D. Increasing return. The correct answer is B. Every factor of production gets reward equal to its marginal product. Next question, question number 57. In general equilibrium theory, the economy has reached Pareto optimally when A. Society's initial endowment is distributed equally among all individuals. B. No one can be made better off without making someone else worse off. C. Society's initial endowment is distributed fairly among all individuals. D. Every firm is enjoying a profit. So the correct answer for this question is in general equilibrium theory, the economy has reached Pareto optimally when no one can be made better off without making someone else worse off. So this is the correct one. Next question. An individual is willing to pay something for information because A. Information is costly. B. It is always better to know than not to know. C. This allows him or her to increase utility. D. Information is a public good. Therefore, the correct answer for this question is C. When somebody pays something for information because this paying this allows him or her to increase the utility. Next question, question number 59. Asymmetric information means that A. Providers and clients have no information. B. Providers and clients have the same information. C. Providers and clients have different informations. D. Clients have no information. Therefore, in asymmetric information, the providers and clients have different information. So C is correct answer. Next question, question number 60. Which one of the following is not true? A. According to the classical school of thought, prices are unnecessarily flexible and possibly harm certain segment of the society. B. Keynesians argue that markets are not always self-regulating. Output fluctuations are partially caused by private sector behavior, that means animal spirit. C. Classical school argue that disequilibrium in the various markets that are likely to cause unemployment is a short-run phenomenon that can be addressed through the interaction of market forces. D. In a classical school of thought, the economy is operating at full employment. Any change in fiscal or monetary policy instrument will have nominal value change only. So the correct answer for this question is A. The false statement or the not true statement is, according to the classical school of thought, prices are unnecessarily flexible and possibly harm certain segment of the society. So this is incorrect statement. Next question, number 61. Which of the following statement is true regarding the long run aggregate supply curve? A. It is a vertical because unequal change in all price and wage leave output unaffected. B. It is positively sloped because price expectation and wages tend to be fixed in the long run. C. It is horizontal because price expectation and wages tend to be fixed in the long run. D. It shifts left when the natural rate of unemployment falls. So the true statement regarding long run aggregate supply curve is A. It is a vertical because unequal change in all price and wage leave output unaffected. Next one, question number 62. In neoclassical investment model, which one is not correct? A. An increase in marginal product of capital increase investment. B. A decrease in marginal product of capital shifts the investment curve to the left. C. An increase in real interest rate decrease investment. D. An increase in depreciation increase investment. So the false statement or not correct statement regarding neoclassical investment model is D. An increase in depreciation increase investment. Question number 63. Which one of the following is correct about N-Tobin Q theory? A. If Q greater than 1, replacement cost of capital is greater than market value. B. If Q greater than 1, firms invest more on new capital. C. If Q less than 1, firms replace capital as it wears out. D. If Q less than 1, the value of the firm in the stock market is greater than its replacement capital. So the correct statement about N-Tobin Q theory is that if Q greater than 1, firms invest more on new capital. Next question. When does we say full employment occurs? A. The unemployment rate is 0%. B. The structural unemployment rate is 0%. C. The frictional unemployment rate is 0%. D. The cyclical unemployment rate is 0%. So the correct answer is D. The full employment occurs when classical unemployment rate is 0%. Next question. In the solo growth model, if investment exceeds depreciation, the capital stock will and output will until the steady state is attained. A. Increase increase. B. Increase decrease. C. Decrease decrease. D. Decrease increase. So in solo growth model, if investment exceeds depreciation, the capital stock will increase and output will increase until the steady state is attained. Next question. Question number 66. Which one of the following best describes the relationship between supply of educational quality, educational quantity, and employment in developing countries? A. Demand for education and employment is economically motivated while supply of education is politically responsive. B. Market supply of education is led by market demand for education. C. Economically motivated supply of education faces politically responsive demand for education. D. Market demand for education is led by market supply of education. So the correct answer is A. This demand for education and employment is economically motivated while suppliers of education is politically responsive. Best describes the relationship between supply of education quality, educational quantity, and employment in developing countries. Question number 67. The Harris-Todaro model explains migration with A. Unemployment equilibrium between urban expected wage and average rural income. B. Full employment equilibrium between equalized rural-urban wage in free market situation. C. Full employment equilibrium between urban expected wage and average rural income. D. Unemployment disequilibrium between urban and rural wages, reversing the direction of migration. The correct answer for the question is the Harris-Todaro model explains migration with unemployment equilibrium between urban expected wage and average rural income. Next question, question number 68. As compared to that of developed nations, typically Western Europe, the demographic transition of developing countries is characterized by A. Faster decline in mortality rate in stage 2. B. Relatively lower magnitude of birth rate and death rate in stage 1. C. Lower replacement level of fertility. D. Identical demographic characteristics across all developing countries in stage 3. So the correct one is A. When we compare these developing nations, typically Westerns, with that of the demographic transition of these developing countries, it is characterized by faster decline in mortality rate in stage 2. Question number 69. Which one of the following signifies a common feature of less developed countries? A. Population size. B. Level of living. C. Natural resource endowment. D. Structure of the economy. So the correct answer is B. Low level of living is a common feature of less developed countries. Next, question number 70. Which one of the following is a dual economy model? A. The Solow growth model. B. The Lewis model. C. The Rostow model. D. The new growth theory. So from this, the Lewis model is a dual economy model. Next, question number 71. Which of the following names are associated with the so-called indigenous growth theory? A. K. Arrow and R. Solow. B. North and East Ostrom. C. R. Lucas and P. Romer. D. M. Todaro and J. Harris. Therefore, the correct answer is this R. Lucas and P. Romer are those who are especially associated with the so-called indigenous growth theory. Next, no country is said to be developed if it is used as a tool by others for their own need. This is the notion of A. Self-sustenance. B. Freedom from ignorance. C. Self-esteem. D. Capability to function. So the correct answer is this. Senegal stated that, or this is the notion of self-esteem. So C is correct answer. Next, question number 73. The importance of international economics in the world economy can be demonstrated in several ways. Which one is not true about this? A. International trade enables all of us to consume goods and services from a variety of countries. B. Trade enables resource-poor countries to access raw materials that are necessary for the development of their industries. C. Trading nations always share world trade gain equally. D. Total global output of the good and service can increase and leading to increased welfare and employment opportunities. So the correct answer for this question is C. From the listed one, the one which is not true about this, the importance of international economy in the world economy, is trading nations always share world trade gain equally. This is not true. Question number 74. One among the following statements is wrong about the law of comparative advantage and gain from trade. A. According to the law of comparative advantage, even if one nation is less efficient than the other nation in the production of both commodities, there is still a base for mutually beneficial trade. B. The first nation should specialize in the production and export of the commodity in which its obsolete advantage is greater, and the other nation should import the commodity in which its absolute advantage is smaller. C. Consumption gains to the two trading countries depend upon the term of trade. D. If terms of trade of a country A is equal to internal opportunity cost ratio of country A. All the gains in consumption can be taken by country B. So from this, which one is wrong about law of comparative advantage and gain from trade? So the wrong statement about this law of comparative advantage and gain from trade is the first nation should specialize in the production and export of the commodity in which its absolute advantage is greater, and the other nation should import the commodity in which its absolute advantage is smaller. So this is incorrect statement or wrong about law of comparative advantage and gain from trade. Question number 75. Which one of the following statement is true about foreign exchange market? A foreign exchange market is a part of the financial market for the buying and selling of long-term debt. B, a foreign exchange market is a part of the financial market for the buying and selling of short-term debt. C, a foreign exchange market is the market for the buying and selling of foreign currencies. D, a foreign exchange market is the market for the buying and selling of foreign goods and services. So from this, the true statement about foreign exchange market is C, foreign exchange market is the market for the buying and selling of foreign currencies. Next question, question number 76. Which one of the following is correct? Other things being constant, real effective exchange rate. A, the real effective exchange rate measures the weighted average of a country's currency in relation to a basket of other major currencies. B, the real effective exchange rate measures the weighted average of a country's export and import price in relation to a basket of other countries' export and import prices. C, the real effective exchange rate measures the responsiveness of export price to changes in exchange rate. D, the real effective exchange rate measures the responsiveness of import price to change in exchange rate. So the correct answer for this question is A. The real effective exchange rate measures the weighted average of a country's currency in relation to a basket of the other major currencies is correct about this real effective exchange rate if other things being constant. Next question, question number 77. Assume that the United States of America and the United Kingdom are trading partners, and let United States of America be the domestic partner while United Kingdom is the foreign partner. Other things being equal, what does an increase in the real exchange rate imply? A, the United States of America has become more competitive than UK. B, the USA has become less competitive than UK. C, USA goods and services have become more attractive to UK consumers and business. D, UK goods and services have become less attractive to USA consumers and businesses. The correct answer is B. This USA has become less competitive than the UK from this scenario. Question number 78. Which one of the following is correct about financial institutions? A, they are dealers in securities. They buy secondary securities and sell primary securities. B, dealers in securities. They buy primary securities and sell secondary securities. C, dealers in financial assets. They buy financial assets and sell physical assets. D, dealers in physical assets. They buy financial assets and sell physical assets. So from this correct statement about financial institutions, they are dealers in securities. Usually they buy primary securities and sell secondary securities. Question number 79. Liquidity trap along the liquidity preference curve refers to the region where A, monetary policy becomes effective. B, monetary policy fails. C, money demand becomes interest sensitive. D, money demand becomes price sensitive. So the correct answer is B, liquidity trap along the liquidity preference curve refers to the region where monetary policy fails. Question number 8. Speculative demand for money arises due to which one of the following? A, uncertainties about the future rate of interest. B. Opinion similarities between individuals about the future rate of interest. C. Opinion difference between individuals about the future rate of interest and the existence of bond market. D. A and B. The correct answer for this question is C. Speculative demand for money arises due to opinion difference between individuals about the future rate of interest and the existence of bond market. So due to this speculative demand for money arises. Question number 81. Which of the following is true about the relationship between currency ratio, reserve ratio, and money supply? A. Higher currency ratio and reserve ratio lead to higher money supply for a given level of monetary base. B. Lower currency ratio and reserve ratio lead to lower money supply for a given level of monetary base. C. Higher currency ratio and reserve ratio lead to lower money supply for a given level of monetary base. D. Higher currency ratio and reserve ratio doesn't lead to change in supply for a given level of monetary base. So the correct answer for this question is C. The true statement regarding the relationship between currency ratio, reserve ratio, and monetary supply is that higher currency ratio and reserve ratio lead to lower money supply for a given level of monetary base. Next question, which of the following is the principal objective of the monetary policy of the National Bank of Ethiopia? A. Maintain price and exchange rate stability and support sustainable economic growth of Ethiopia. B. Expand education in Ethiopia. C. Improve productivity of firms. D. Expand supply of electricity in Ethiopia. So from this, which one is the principal objective of monetary policy of National Bank of Ethiopia? So the principal objective of monetary policy of National Bank of Ethiopia is to maintain price and exchange rate stability and support sustainable economic growth of Ethiopia. Question number 8. We need normality of disturbance in linear regression model for A. Estimating the parameter of the model. B. Checking the unbiasedness property. C. Conducting hypothesis testing and making inference. D. Calculating coefficient of determination. The correct answer is C. We need normality of disturbance in linear regression model for conducting hypothesis testing and making inference. Question number 84. Linearity in classical linear regression model requires all but A. Linearity in variables. B. Linearity in parameters. C. Linearity in parameter and non-linearity in variables. D. Non-linearity in parameters. So the correct answer is D. Non-linearity in parameters. Therefore, linearity in classical linear regression model requires linearity in variables, linearity in parameters, linearity in parameter, non-linearity in variables. Question number 85. Variance inflation factor is the most commonly used test for testing the problem of A. Autocorrelation, B. Heteroscedasticity, C. Multicollinearity, D. Endogeneity. The correct answer is variance inflation factor is the most commonly used test for testing the problem of multicollinearity. Question number 86. The following is potential remedial measure of heteroscedasticity in classical linear regression model except A. Transformation of variables into natural logarithm. B. Running Cochrane or cut regression. C. Transforming the ordinary least square into generalized least square model. D. Running robust regression. Therefore, the correct answer is this running Cochrane or cut regression. This is not the measure of, or this the potential remedial measure of this heteroscedasticity in classical linear regression model, but the others are the best ones. Next question. Dummy variables are used to include into regression model. A. Count date variables. B. Categorical variables. C. Continuous variables. D. Time series variables. So dummy variables are used to include into regression model, and that they are categorical variables. So B is the correct answer. Question number 88. One of the following statements is not true about the profit model. A. Significance of single coefficient can be tested using t-test. B. It is possible to estimate the profit model using maximum likelihood technique. C. It is possible to estimate the profit model using OLS. D. Coefficient of determination has no usual interpretation. So the false statement about profit model is C. It is possible to estimate the profit model using OLS. Question number 89. In a system of simultaneous equation model, if OLS is applied to a particular equation in the system, the resulting estimator will be A. Unbiased but inefficient, B. Biased and inconsistent, C. Biased but consistent, D. Unbiased and consistent. So the correct answer is B. In a system of simultaneous equations model, if OLS is applied to a particular equation in the system, the resulting estimator will be biased and inconsistent. Question number 90. The cost incurred in covering expenditures before it gets its first revenue is called A. Working capital cost, B. Operating costs, C. Fixed capital cost, D. All except A. So the correct answer is the cost incurred in covering expenditure before it gets its first revenue is working capital costs. Next question. The phase of the project life cycle in which brief market survey and some rough projection and forecasting are called A. Feasibility, B. Ex-post evaluation, C. Pre-investment, D. Pre-feasibility. So the correct answer is D. Pre-feasibility. Question number 92. All of the following are limitations of net present value appraisal criteria of a project except A. For some projects, the required data for computing net present value may not be available. B. A project must have at least one negative cash flow period to use net present value criteria. C. It doesn't show the expected profitability of the project. D. It's not suitable method for a large and complex investment budget. So here all are the limitations of net present value appraisal criteria of a project except this a project must have at least one negative cash flow period to use net present value criteria. This is not the limitation, but the others are the limitations of net present value appraisal criteria for selecting a project. Next question, number 93. Financial analysis is different from economic analysis in that A. Economic analysis considers intangible benefit and costs explicitly. B. Economic analysis focused on financial profitability of the project. C. The financial analysis measures a project's contribution to the community's welfare. D. Economic analysis uses a market price to value cost and benefit of the project. So the basic difference is economic analysis considers intangible benefit and costs explicitly. Question number 94. This needs some mathematical part, but I show you the answer only and you can go further and dig the answer. Suppose the equation of an isoquant is KL, which is K to the power of 0.5 or 1 over 2 and L to the power of 1 over 2, which is equal to C, and the marginal rate of technical substitution of labor for capital when L is equal to 3 and K is equal to 4 is A. 0.75, B. 1.3, C. 12, D. 1. So the correct answer is B. 1.3. So when we calculate the values, you found this 1.3. Next question. Suppose a consumer who consumes two goods X and Y has the utility function XY, which is equal to X times Y, and the consumer has the budget of $400, and the price of good X is P of X, which is equal to $10, and the price of good Y, which is PY, which is equal to $20. His optimal consumption bundle when the price of X falls to $5. Other factors remaining constant is A. 40 and 10, B. 410, C. 20 and 10, and D. 10 and 20. So when you analyze this value, you get the combination is 40 to 10. Next question, question number 96.
Suppose that a firm's production function Q, which is equal with KL, which is equal to 50 K the power of 0.5 and L is the power of 0.5. Suppose also that the price of labor W, which is 5, and the price of capital R, which is equal to 20. The cost minimizing input bundle if the firm want to produce 1,000 units per year is A, 10 and 40, B, 20 and 40, C, 40 and 10, D, 5 and 4. The correct answer is 40 and 10. So analyze the part and you get this 40 and 10. Question number 97. Given that the following national income model, Y is equal to C plus I naught plus G naught, where C is equal to 100 plus 0.75 Y minus T, and T is equal to 240 plus 0.2 Y, and I naught and G naught are given as 90 and 330 respectively. What happened to equilibrium national income when government expenditure increased by 50 units? A, it's increased by 2.5, B, it's increased by 125, C, it's decreased by 125, and D, it doesn't change. So the correct answer for this question is B. With this scenario, this is the government equilibrium or the national equilibrium income or the equilibrium national income level is increased by 125. Next question. Here it is case Abebe spent all his income on good X and Y, and his preference can be represented by the utility function U, which is xy, as x the power of 0.5 times y the power of 0.5, and suppose a unit of X costs 40 while a unit of Y costs 50. If Abebe's monthly income is 3,000, what is his optimal monthly bundle XY? A, 25, 40, B, 50, 20, C, 75, 60, D, 60, 755. The correct answer is A. With this scenario, when you perform the analysis, you get the pair X25, Y40. Question number 99. Consider an open economy given by the following expression: C, which is equal to 10 plus 0.8 into Y minus T, and I, which is equal to 10, and G is equal to 10, as well as T is equal to 10, and IM, which is 0.3 times Y, and X is equal to 0.3 times Y. Assume the real exchange rate is fixed and equal to 1. What's the government purchase multiplier in this economy given by Y? A1, B2, C3, D4. So the correct answer is B. The government purchase multiplier in the economy is 2. Okay, so this is the video I have in this part, and thank you for watching the video until the end, and I will come with the other video on next part.